Good afternoon. This is Susan, and my channel is Susan's Ramblings. I'm going to start a new series today. It is going to be 30 days of garden produce recipes. Our gardens are all producing very, very well, and these are recipes that my family and I use all the time when our vegetables come into season. The first one is a 7-vegetable salad, and it's all vegetables that you grow in your garden. You use cauliflower, cucumbers, celery. Oops, I guess not celery. Yes, but we can grow celery. I don't grow it, but I know someone who does, and she has a beautiful celery thing, and it has the leaves. Oh my gosh, does it have the leaves? And I always get 1 or 2 of them, just simply so I can dehydrate the leaves and use them all year round. So yes, you can grow celery too. Cherry tomatoes, green peppers, and red peppers, and sliced green onions. It's very simple. You just put these vegetables together, and you top it with 1/4 cup of salad dressing, and you've got it. It's all done. It will take maybe 15 minutes to do, maybe a little bit longer if you have to chop your vegetables. But then you just put it in your refrigerator and you cool it, chill it, and serve. It is a very, very simple recipe. It's a very good recipe. The next one is orange, tomato, and cucumber salad. This one you use the cucumbers, the onions, tomatoes, and then you make a combine dressing, which is vinegar, sugar, salt, oil, and water, and a teaspoon of pepper. You don't have to cook this dressing. You just put your cucumbers and onions and tomatoes all into one bowl, and then you mix together the vinegar, the sugar, the salt, the oil, and water, and your pepper, and just mix it really, really good, and then you pour it over your cucumbers and tomatoes and onions. There again, it's a very, very simple recipe. It will not take very long, maybe 15 minutes to make, and you refrigerate it for at least 2 hours, and it's ready to go. So that is another good recipe that we use all the time. We like tomatoes, we like the cucumbers. We're not too crazy about onions, but you can always leave the onions out if you want. All right, that's a very simple recipe. Let me see if I can get my other recipes out of here. Sour cream cucumbers. We really like this one. There again, we leave the onions out. We're not too crazy about onions in my family, at least not the sliced onions. So we might chop up some onions in very finely chopped onions for this one. But you basically put your onions and your cucumbers together. You peel your cucumbers and slice them. You slice your onion and separate them into rings, except we like I said, finely chop our onions, so they're not so noticeable. And then you put your sour cream, your vinegar, and your sugar, salt and pepper to taste. You mix that all up, and you pour it over your cucumbers and onions. There again, it's a very, very simple recipe, and it's very, very good. You chill it before serving. If you want to chill it for 1 or 2 hours, that's fine. Overnight is even better. Okay, and for our last one today, I've been telling you this one about zucchini jam. This recipe I discovered several years ago. Several years ago, when I was looking for something to use up all my zucchini with. And this came in a church recipe book, cookbook, and we tried it, and we like it. The only change the only change in it is we use peach jello instead of apricot jello. And simply because in our small town, we can't find apricot jello. Or we couldn't find it when we first made it. I haven't checked lately, but we can find the peach jello. And so that's what I use instead. And since I started using the peach jello, every time I try to switch up. And I have used orange jello, and I have used zucchini, strawberry jello, but they like the peach jello best. And so that's what I make all the time. Anyway, it's a very simple recipe. You grate your zucchini. We usually use the big zucchinis for this one. Just simply because they get away from you so fast. They can be one size, the right small one day, and the next day you go out and they're huge, or you missed it when you were looking the first time. So when you get these huge zucchinis, I peel them and I seed them, and then I grate them, and then I add the sugar. No, I don't. I cook the zucchini. The zucchini is very watery, and so you will have water in your zucchini to begin with. And you just cook that for an hour, and then you add your pineapple, crushed pineapple, and your sugar, and you go from there. You water bath it for 10 minutes. It is a very good jam, and like I said, I've made it for years. My family likes it, and my friends and neighbors like it. So that is our recipes for today. This is day 1 of garden produce recipes. We will be going for 30 days. Another thing I'm going to start today is what I'm going to call cookbook fillers. In your cookbooks by organizations or by church groups, they have on the bottom of the page what is called fillers, and that is statements or quotes used to fill up the page, because your recipe isn't long enough to cover the whole page, or to use the entire page, or the parts of the recipes aren't long enough to use the entire page. So they put in what we call fillers. And I found, since I have been going through so many cookbooks lately, looking for all these recipes, I have started a list of fillers, cookbook fillers, I'm calling it. And they will be caught down in your comment section. I think I've figured out the comment section, so hopefully we won't have the comment turned off again, or very infrequently turned off. Anyway, this is day 1 of my garden produce recipes. We will go for 30 days, and if you have any special recipe you like, let me know. I'd be willing to try it, and I'm sure everybody else would love to try them too. Have a good day. God bless you, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.